Hello traders, FS Pep Collector here. Today is Tuesday, September 19th, and I'm going to be analyzing the DXY and the US dollar index starting on the monthly, working my way down to that 1 hour time frame. So on the DXY monthly, I still think this first move down is a wave 1. I still think this move up is part of a crescent to this move down, most likely like a wave 2. I still think eventually it's going to bounce off one of these fib levels and continue the downtrend for a big wave 3. So let's take a look at that on the weekly time frame, which is where I switch back to the dollar index, which I trust much more. On the dollar index, I still think this right here is a downtrend, probably all part of a wave 1. I'm still looking at this as an A, B, C, D, E, or maybe an A, W, X, Y, a B, and then a C. Either way, I do think this is possibly a crescent for like a wave 2. We are approaching the 50%, seems like a likely area for a possible end of a crescent, and possibly the continuation of the downtrend for a big wave 3. So let's take a look at that on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame is where you can really start to see the high lows that make up this uptrend. No break of structure to the downside yet tells me there's no reason to think this trend is over. Anything I see to the downside, I'm still looking at as a crescent to the uptrend. I do expect that we're going to at least bounce off this 50%, and then if we do go down, break structure, that's what's going to tell me we have the end of an A, B, C, D, E of 2, and probably the beginning of a big wave 3. So let's take a look at that on the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, the market has really been sideways pretty much all week, which makes a lot of sense because we have interest rate news for the dollar coming out tomorrow, and the market is definitely waiting for that. But for me, no break of structure to the downside tells me that I'm for sure still looking for longs. Like I said, I'm looking at anything I see to the downside as possibly a crescent to the uptrend. I still think this is going to end up looking something like that unless it goes down and makes a big structure break. I am for sure only looking for buys in an uptrend. So taking it right down to that 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame, like I said, very rangy market this week so far. To me, it does kind of resemble a wave A right here, and it does resemble 1, 2, 3 waves up for wave B. This move down right here, I think, could possibly be a wave C. Like I said, unless it goes down and breaks this structure right here, I am for sure looking for buys. So if I see 3 waves down and positive up, I will definitely take that as a long for the continuation of the uptrend. Until I see a good reason, like a big break of structure, I am definitely primarily continuing to look for longs in an uptrend. So don't forget to join my free Discord group. The link for that is on the screen and in the description. Thanks and happy trading.